I have a 2-year-old rescue who has within the past 6 months shown reactivity towards toddlers. He's very trusting and friendly with all except for children. How can I train him to be more calm around young children? This is a very common concern. It's a really great question and definitely to be taken seriously because we don't want to place our dogs or children in any kind of harm's way. And oftentimes where a lot of behaviors like this will start to appear is simply out of the dog not knowing what to do around them, particularly with young children, as they are of course too young to understand that they want to give an animal space. They want to give potentially a dog that they don't know or not familiar with. They want to give them space, time. It's always better to have a dog come to you. It's always better for children and adults to have a dog approach you as opposed to you approaching them, especially if there's a bit of reactivity. And reactivity usually starts with some signs of body language from the dog, some stress indicators that are letting us know that before there's even any barking, lunging, there's quite a few hints that we need to pick up on that the dog is trying to share with us. We want to make sure that we are looking into those first and guiding the dog. But when it comes to a dog feeling okay up until a child is nearby, I would very much make sure that we keep a healthy amount of space in between interactions. And something I see happen very often is children being asked to put their hand out for a dog to smell, to get a sniff of. I generally don't recommend that. I would rather just have a child either stay still or just stay where they are. Again, having enough space between your dog and the children is number one. But number two would be letting the dog come towards the child. And that's, of course, in a scenario where a dog isn't reactive. When a dog is already reactive, it makes it quite challenging to work in a scenario like this because what you want to build is trust. What you want to build is a great association towards children. So you're going to have to find ways to have your dog be somewhat around young children, but you almost want to cherry pick those children to have them be kids that will actually work with you, that will very much understand, okay, you're going to walk somewhat close to me with your dog, but I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to let you guys walk. And if that's something that could be doable for this 2-year-old rescue, then by all means. But my hunch would be in this case, perhaps it's better to have a trainer come by, really assess the level or the intensity of the reactivity to then really be able to suggest whether it's really an issue that it's towards toddlers, young children, or perhaps there's something more. Although this person is saying that this dog, this rescue, is very trusting of people in general, just not so much kids. Maybe there's something there that we need to work on. Perhaps we need to build on more confidence, building more confidence related exercises with the dog being outside, with the dog being around people, because both of those usually can lead to children. So I would really rather suggest that you have a trainer work with you closely to really assess the type of reactivity that you're working with and how to best address it there and then to really make sure that you are preventing any kind of unwanted scenario, any kind of unwanted interaction, especially involving young children, to of course limit any kind of injury, whether emotional or physical.